Hey guys, let's get serious today. We're going to discuss something important: how to avoid heartbreak and wasting your time. It's all about keeping your options open until you find a woman who shows these 5 must-have qualities. Trust me, I've been through it. And the sooner you get it, the sooner you'll find a healthy and fulfilling relationship that helps you become the person you want to be. Forget about speed dating. This isn't a race, it's a marathon. You're in it for the long haul. Wondering why it's essential to keep your options open? Well, commitment is a big deal. When you commit to someone, you're investing your time, emotions, and energy. You want to make sure it's worth it, right? This applies to all kinds of relationships, whether it's a man with a woman with a man, or any other combination. It's not about playing games. It's about being with someone who adds value to your life. You need to be sure they're worth committing to, because once you're in, it's not just about you anymore. You have a responsibility to the other person's feelings and well-being. You've got to care, which means you shouldn't bail at the first sign of trouble. That wouldn't be fair, would it? Before we begin, don't forget to click that subscribe button on my channel. By doing that, you'll make sure you don't miss any of the awesome videos I've prepared just for you. Ready to get started? Let's jump right in. Number 5. She hasn't been with too many people. Now, hold on before you make any judgments here. We're not here to shame or judge anyone based on their history. Nobody should be in the business of judging others, but that's not the main point here. We're discussing values and lifestyle choices. Think about it for a moment, my friend. If she's had many partners in the past, it might suggest she's not into long-term commitments, preferring short flings over lasting connections. Or it could indicate that she's been searching for something in others that she couldn't find in herself. Either way, it could be a sign of underlying issues that might affect your relationship in the long run. However, it's essential to be fair. This isn't a strict rule. Understanding her experiences and the decisions she's made is crucial rather than just counting numbers. If she's had a few relationships that were meaningful and serious, that's not a red flag at all. Some people go through phases where they experiment and try different things, and they genuinely grow from those experiences. We can't assume someone is the same as they were years ago. We all change. That's worth mentioning. What you want to be cautious of is someone who bounces from one relationship to another without taking time for self-reflection and growth. Someone who plays with people's feelings. That's not a recipe for a healthy, committed relationship. So when you meet someone new, take the time to understand their past and ask about their previous relationships, but do it in a way that's not like you're a detective solving a case. And of course, remember that everyone deserves a chance. We all make mistakes. Like I mentioned, we're not the same people we were years ago or even last year. What truly matters is whether we learn from our mistakes and grow or keep repeating them. Number 4. She's got a great relationship with her father and parents in general. Now, honestly, let's move on to the second green flag. She gets along well with her father. I know what you might be thinking. What does that have to do with anything? Well, believe me, it's more important than you realize. For many girls, their father is the first man they interact with in their lives, and this interaction plays a big role in shaping their expectations and perceptions about men. A woman who had a positive and supportive relationship with her father tends to have a healthier view of men and relationships. It's basic psychology. But here's the thing. It doesn't mean that women who don't have good relationships with their fathers are automatically a no-go. It's not that simple. These are just guidelines, not hard and fast rules. It's not fair or true to dismiss someone solely based on their relationship with their father. A strong father-daughter relationship often indicates that a woman understands men better, knows how to communicate with them, and has a positive view of them. These qualities can be huge advantages in a relationship. When she has a good bond with her dad, it often means she values the men in her life, respects them, and knows how to love them. It suggests that she's more likely to be patient, understanding, and respectful as a partner. And, well, she might have a good sense of humor too, like appreciating the occasional fart joke. All kidding aside, these qualities can contribute to a harmonious and balanced relationship where both partners feel loved and valued rather than constantly at odds. So, you're looking for someone you genuinely love and connect with, not just following stereotypes or preconceived notions. Number 3. She treats everyone with respect. It's pretty straightforward, isn't it? I don't think I need to over-explain it, but let's break it down. Respect is the foundation of any successful relationship. If she respects you, that's a good sign, but it's not enough. It's crucial to pay attention to how she treats others. like waitstaff, store clerks, friends, family, and even strangers. How she treats them reveals her true character and can indicate how she'll treat you in the long run. Keep in mind that who you meet in the first few months isn't always the real person. Some women can pretend to be perfect for quite a while, like Johnny Depp's situation, where his partner seemed caring at first, but changed over time. Sometimes they won't change, but that's why it's essential to notice the small signs and details rather than brushing them off as a one-time thing or a bad day. Here's the deal. If she disrespects people who may seem lesser or unimportant to her, there's a good chance she'll treat you the same way when things get tough. And that's a problem because she knows your weaknesses and secrets. Be cautious of someone who's all sweet to you, but cold or dismissive to others. That sweetness might not last, and you might find yourself on the receiving end of that cold attitude sooner than you think. Trust me on this one. Number 2, she likes self-improvement. Now, this doesn't mean she's obsessed with hitting the gym or surviving on kale and protein shakes. What I'm getting at here is her mindset and attitude towards growth. It's about understanding that none of us are perfect and having the determination to keep getting better as a person. Here's the deal. Nobody's flawless. You already know that, and if you don't, you might need more self-improvement than the rest of us. We all have our baggage, insecurities, and flaws, but there's a difference between recognizing those imperfections and actually doing something to work on them. A woman who's committed to self-improvement won't settle for less, not from you, not from life, and most importantly, not from herself. She might be into fitness, reading, learning new skills, or maybe she's focused on being more patient, understanding, or assertive. Whatever it is, she's actively working on it. She's not just sitting around hoping things will magically improve. So, why is this important? Because a woman who embraces self-improvement will motivate you to do the same. She won't let you become complacent or settle for mediocrity. She'll challenge and inspire you to become the best version of yourself, even if she doesn't push you actively. Just seeing her putting in the effort will motivate you to step up your game. Together, you'll grow and push each other to reach new heights. Number 1, she doesn't disrespect you. Now, I know it might sound a bit like what we discussed earlier, but this one's super important, and there's a distinction. Regardless of how charming, attractive, or witty she may be, if she doesn't treat you with respect, that's a big red flag. Disrespect can come in many forms. It might be subtle, like interrupting you when you're talking, ignoring your boundaries, or criticizing your dreams. Respect isn't just about avoiding negative behaviors. It's also about encouraging positive ones. It means listening when you speak, acknowledging your feelings and opinions, being honest, and showing appreciation for what you do. Remember, respect goes both ways. You have to give it to receive it. If you're doing your part but she's not, it's time to ask yourself why you're still in that situation. But be honest with yourself. Don't deceive yourself because we humans are pretty good at that. Even if disrespect seems harmless at first, like jokes, they can reveal hidden truths. I've been there myself, dating someone who made jokes about me being stupid all the time, claiming it was all in good fun. But those jokes turned out to reflect what she actually thought. If she's making fun of your dreams, work, or passions, it shows a lack of respect for who you are as an individual. Let's be clear here. I'm not saying she can't joke around with you. What I mean is, there's a line that shouldn't be crossed. Friends don't tear each other down without building each other up. If she's constantly making you the punchline of the joke, it's time for a serious conversation. If things don't change, well, you know what you might need to do. Conclusion. All right, enough talking. I've got a lot of knowledge here, but it won't mean a thing if you don't act on it. So, here's what I want you to do. Make a promise to yourself right now. Promise that you won't settle for anything less than what you truly deserve. Set those standards high, my friend. The choice is in your hands, so choose wisely. Take it slow. Don't rush into a relationship just because you're afraid of being alone or because society tells you to be with someone. Be with someone because they make you whole, because you can't imagine life without their warmth, joy, smile, and personality. Your choice of a life partner is incredibly important. But you know what? If you don't want to choose a partner, that's perfectly fine too. It's like a big choose-your-own-adventure book, and I applaud whatever path you decide to take, as long as it helps you grow and build yourself up. So take it easy, my friends. If you've made it this far, comment down below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.